Jasper Batts Jr. Oh my god, this guy is just horrible. He's impossible to beat, almost. His first form is very simple. It's just him in some weird little rocket desk chair thing. His second form, he basically grows and starts punching you. He can punch you so hard he knocks you out a window, or he can punch you so hard, if you're not facing the window, that he knocks you into a wall. Either way, instant kill. His third form you'd think would be really easy because it's just a huge baby doll, but actually, it's incredibly hard. And when you kill him finally, you get no satisfaction. He like splits into two halves with that big, weird, bunchy grin on his face. Warning, if you are grossed out by poo, opera, or opera singing poo, please turn away right now. You knew he was going to be on here somewhere, you may have not known where, but this guy is all over the internet. We got the great mighty Pooh from Conker's Bad Fur Day. Having not played the game, I don't know that much about him. All I know is he's an opera singing pile of poo, which has a good factor to it and a messed up factor to it. Oh, this guy. I didn't want to have to talk about him, but it leaves me no choice. Eric Sparrow from Tony Hawk's Underground. This guy has to be the jerkiest character I have ever seen in any game. What he does is he starts by slinging a few petty insults, but it just gets worse. He steals your footage of you jumping over 40-story high buildings over a helicopter blade to become the pro instead of you, and he goes and crashes a tank into a Russian building, blames it on you, and you wind up in jail. This guy is just horrid. In my opinion, Samus Aran from the Metroid series is all the more better than the Master Chief from Halo. For starters, I will always be a Nintendo fanboy. I will never embrace Xbox as better. Second of all, Samus Aran is the only female protagonist in any Nintendo game, so that's pretty big on itself. But second, she wears an awesome suit of armor. She goes around killing parasites and giant brains. Oh, I'm not one to judge, but that is awesome. And Master Chief will never amount to that. Knuckles is a jerk. Let's be honest with ourselves, Knuckles is always a huge jerk in these games. Now, not so much in the recent ones, which I'm not actually talking about him in the new 3D Sonic games, because he's actually pretty cool in theirs. He's actually my favorite character to play as in the newer ones. I'm talking about Sonic the Hedgehog 3. This guy is just a Class A jerk in that game. He pushes buttons to make you fall, he breaks things in front of you, he throws a boulder at you, for God's sake. You fall into lava because of that. Seriously, this guy is just a Class A jerk. Now, Ganon might be a villain, but he is the original villain. Although, in the first game, it only takes one hit to kill him, and he hides from you, so that makes him kind of a wuss. He doesn't appear in the second game, but in the third one, he has to be the hardest boss I have ever faced in anything. A Link to the Past's Ganon. Sorry, I slurred my speech there. A Link to the Past's Ganon is probably the hardest boss I have ever faced. In Ocarina of Time, he wasn't that hard, he was just fun. And in Twilight Princess, they improved him in every way, except for that, like the other bosses in that game, he's too easy. But don't get me wrong, he's still freaking awesome. You know what they say, the more the merrier! That's probably Eggman's worst line. That's from Shadow the Hedgehog. The new 3D Eggman is just so bad for only one reason. He always says the same things over and 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 over when you fight him. It's like, please, just please, Nintendo and Sega, make him shut up during the boss fights. Ugh. Second of all, he's always getting ruled out by other villains, like the Bio Lizard and the Final Hazard, Chaos, Metal Sonic. It's just wow. This guy has become an obscure piece of crap. Mario is Nintendo's mascot. Well, one of them. They've got Mario, Sonic, and Link. But the thing about Mario is he's an awesome character. I love him in Mario 64 is my favorite game. Mario Galaxy, he's starting to become a little bit of a wuss because that game, just everything in it is too easy and too obvious, but just wow. This guy, I'm not even sure, like, the one thing that keeps him from being number one is that I'm not sure what a plumber is doing fighting turtles. I don't know, maybe Bowser clogged up the toilet that he was fixing once. I don't know. All I know is, this guy is awesome. Who could top Mario? We'll find out. And finally, one of the moments you've been waiting for, the worst character in video game history is, drumroll please, dun 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 dun, Pokey or Plucky. Oh my god, whatever you call him, this kid is awful. He's a narcissist, he always lies to you. Seriously, in Earthbound, every word out of his mouth is a lie. I don't even know how he went from Pokey to Porky in Mother 3. I don't know, maybe it was one too many jelly rolls. If you've played Earthbound, you know what I'm talking about. Even though in Mother 3, he's 1,000 years older than Pokey in Earthbound, it doesn't matter. He's still got that little kid brattiness. From corrupting Gygus to possessing your brother Klaus in Mother 3, he is always such a... We're sorry, but we're momentarily facing technical difficulties. While you wait, here's some stock footage of a horse with only 2 legs running. A horse is running. And now, finally, we find out what could possibly top Mario. Drumroll, please. Dun 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 dun! It's Link, from all games applicable. Link is just an awesome character. For starters, the only reason I think he tops Mario is because he has an inventory of items and he carries a sword, when Mario refers to jumping on his enemies and throwing Bowser, which was actually really fun. But enough about Mario. Link is just awesome. For starters, he starts out as a little kid in every adventure, but he always becomes the same hero that wears green. By the way, green's an awesome color. There's another point for him. This guy is just, he's always fighting either an evil pig, scary piggy, or a weird dark wizard guy. Either way, Link will always be